Have you ever had one of those dreams where you're running as fast as you can, but no matter how fast you go, something is right behind you? Whether it's a faceless figure, a wild animal, or even something vague and unknown, the feeling is the same: fear, anxiety, and urgency. But why do we dream of being chased? Dreams of being chased are among the most common nightmares. In fact, almost everyone has experienced one at some point in their life. But like most dreams, there's more to these nighttime sprints than just fear. So what's really going on in your brain when you're being chased? Let's find out. First things first, being chased in a dream typically reflects feelings of anxiety or stress in your waking life. When you're running away in a dream, it's often symbolic of trying to avoid or escape something you're facing in real life. Think about it. When you're stressed about work, relationships, or big decisions, your brain sometimes manifests those stresses in the form of a chase. Now, let's dive deeper into what this means. The part of your brain responsible for survival, the amygdala, gets activated when you're feeling threatened or anxious. This is the part that triggers the fight or flight response. In your waking life, it helps you react quickly to danger. But in a dream, your brain doesn't really distinguish between actual danger and perceived stress. It treats that looming deadline or unresolved conflict like a predator on your heels. So, in essence, your brain is saying, you're under pressure. You need to deal with this. But instead of facing the stress head on, your mind turns it into a chase, something you can't quite outrun. But there's more to it than just the stress factor. Let's talk about control. In many chase dreams, no matter how fast you run, you often feel like you can't get away. That feeling of helplessness? It's your subconscious reflecting feelings of being out of control in your waking life. Maybe you're dealing with an issue that feels overwhelming, or maybe you're avoiding a difficult conversation. The more out of control you feel, the more intense the chase becomes. And here's something even more interesting. What's chasing you in the dream can give clues about the source of your anxiety. If it's a person, it might represent a real-life relationship or situation you're trying to avoid. If it's a faceless figure, it could represent a more abstract fear, maybe fear of failure or the unknown. But why don't we just turn around and face whatever's chasing us? Well, here's where it gets a bit philosophical. Most of us in real life have a tendency to avoid the things that cause us discomfort. We procrastinate, we dodge difficult conversations, we push down feelings of fear and anxiety. In a way, your brain uses the chase as a metaphor for that avoidance. It's like your subconscious is telling you, you're running away from something you need to confront. Here's the kicker. People who've had lucid dreams, dreams in which they're aware that they're dreaming, often report that once they turn around and face the thing chasing them, it loses its power. The fear melts away, and sometimes they realize that what was chasing them wasn't all that threatening to begin with. This is your mind's way of saying, confront your fears, and you'll find they're not as big as you think. But there's also a biological reason behind these dreams. When you're in REM sleep, the stage where most vivid dreams occur, your brain's motor cortex, the part responsible for movement, is still firing. But your body is paralyzed thanks to sleep apnea. This means your brain is trying to move, trying to run, but your body isn't cooperating. That disconnect can create the sensation of running away, but feeling stuck or unable to escape. And there's one more thing to consider. Being chased in a dream can also reflect external pressures, things happening outside your control. It could be related to societal expectations, career goals, or even health issues. These are the things that chase you even when you're trying to avoid them. They can represent the responsibilities or obligations that seem to follow you wherever you go. So, the next time you find yourself running away in a dream, ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What's chasing me in real life that I haven't dealt with? Because chances are, the faster you confront those issues, the sooner the chase will end. In conclusion, dreams of being chased aren't just nightmares. They're messages from your brain, urging you to face the fears and stresses in your life. Whether it's anxiety, fear of the unknown, or external pressures, your mind is telling you that running away isn't the solution. Next time, maybe turn around. You might find that what's chasing you isn't as scary as it seems. Sweet dreams, and don't run too fast.